What's up, Potty Mouth Sports gang? My name is Brandon. This is Potty Mouth Sports, your spot for uncensored and unfiltered sports opinions. Today I'm coming with Week 5 of No Cap Recap, where I recap and review all of the major sports events and drama of the week. Let's get right into it. Let's go. In the NBA, the second round of the NBA playoffs is underway. The Philadelphia 76ers and the Atlanta Hawks are tied at 1-1 in their series. The Brooklyn Nets have a 2-1 lead over the Milwaukee Bucks. And then in the Western Conference, the Utah Jazz have a 2-0 lead on the Los Angeles Clippers, and the Phoenix Suns have a 2-0 lead on the Denver Nuggets. Stay tuned for more. Tune into our Zoom In with the Boys episodes. Every single Wednesday we cover the NBA playoffs, so we're going to get analytical, spiritual, miracle, all of that shit on Wednesday. We dive right into the NBA playoffs, so tune into that. And in Major League Baseball, all I have to say is Gerrit Cole. Gerrit Cole is getting the brute end of the stick when it comes to this doctoring baseball issue that's really taken speed and taken off in the last couple of weeks. Josh Donaldson singled him out to the media, maybe unintentionally because he tried to backpedal his statements about singling out Gerrit Cole a couple days later, but he singled out Gerrit Cole. Gerrit Cole responded by striking out Josh Donaldson twice in their series against the Minnesota Twins. And Gerrit Cole is kind of getting the brute end of the stick when it comes to this doctoring the baseball thing, using spider tack, using foreign substances to get a better grip and better spin rate. There was a reporter who straight up asked him, have you ever used spider tack when pitching? And Gerrit Cole kind of fumbled his words. He didn't really know how to answer the question. Basically, he didn't want to throw himself under the bus because there's legal litigation going on that involves Gerrit Cole, text messages that he sent somebody that used to work for the Los Angeles Angels, I believe, about using spider tack in the past. Gerrit Cole basically didn't want to throw himself under the bus because this issue's kind of new and we're waiting for the MLB to actually take action, and they've finally taken action. There are going to be employees every single game checking players' gloves and just their overall physical structure to see if they have applied foreign substances 8 to 10 times a game, which is fucking wild. We're still waiting on the league to kind of put a ban on these substances, kind of come out and say, this is unacceptable, this will not be acceptable anymore. We want them to go down the rabbit hole. We want them to stand there and take a stance, which Major League Baseball has kind of had issue with doing in the past when it comes to foreign substances. But more players are being questioned about this issue, and they're kind of voicing their opinions more, like Aaron Judge and other like positional players as well. Jameson Talon of the New York Yankees as well has said they should be banned. It's completely unacceptable. But it's a lead topic right now in the league. It's kind of taken hold, and just like spider tack, it's pretty ironic. It's taken hold, and it's going to be an issue that's being talked about for a couple weeks until Major League Baseball can come out with a statement and basically say their stance on it and the punishment, formal punishments on what's going to happen if players get caught using these foreign substances. And in the NFL, the Atlanta Falcons have finally traded wide receiver Julio Jones and a 6th-round pick to the Tennessee Titans for a 2nd-round pick and a 4th-round pick. I thought that they were going to get at least a 1st for Julio Jones. The Tennessee Titans won this trade. I would give a 2nd and a 4th for Julio Jones, even if he was injured last year. A lot of people are saying that it's going to take away from the attack of Derrick Henry and that offense, that run offense that Tennessee Titans are known for. But I think it just adds to it more because you have Julio Jones on one side of the ball, you have A.J. Brown on the other side of the ball, and then you have Derrick Henry in the backfield. You're not going to have that corner blitz as much because you have Julio Jones on one side and A.J. Brown on the other. Both corners are going to have to be stuck on both those players, and then you might need to even peel a safety off to get a double team on one of them, depending on how well they play. And that just kind of opens the door for Derrick Henry to perform even more like he does. He may not get as many touches because they're going to want to get Julio involved. They're going to want to get AJ involved. But when he gets the touch, he's going to take off for more because it's just going to be more of a spread defense. They're going to have to, opposing defenses are going to have to spread out more in the back to kind of counteract the addition of Julio Jones. So good pickup by the Tennessee Titans. It probably adds a couple more wins on their schedule, in my opinion, and it spruces up their offense, definitely. Jordan Love says he's 100% ready to go for Game 1. Still haven't heard anything from Aaron Rodgers yet. I can see Aaron Rodgers being the type of person to not say a word in the offseason, not show up to the workouts, and then just show up in preseason and say, yeah, this is my team. I'm the fucking quarterback. I am waiting on Aaron Rodgers to make a statement so that I can make NFL content, because I don't want to start making NFL predictions and content and then all of a sudden Aaron Rodgers is the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos or some shit like that. So I'm kind of waiting to see what the stance is. I'm seeing whether the Packers ship Aaron Rodgers, whether he stays a Green Bay Packer. I'm waiting to basically get a statement from Aaron Rodgers and a stance on what he is doing come this next season. So stay tuned for that. I'm definitely going to be sharing anything Aaron Rodgers, because that's basically the big media story of the offseason. And that concludes Week 5 of No Cap Recap. All the big stories kind of overshadowed all the little stories, and it was a big story kind of week. Stay tuned every Wednesday for Zooming with the Boys. We're going to be covering the NBA playoffs until they're done. We're kind of creeping up to that halfway point in the MLB season. We're getting there. And we're almost about 2.5 months till the NFL season. Once the NFL season hits, we're definitely going to be taking off as a channel for sure. Believe that. But until then, stay tuned every Wednesday, Zooming with the Boys, and every Friday you're going to get No Cap Recap. Until then, go fuck yourselves. Love you all.